Welcome to my channel, where life imitates art and art imitates life. Come join me and get lost, then we can find each other again, only to get lost. Peace. Yo, what's up my YouTube fam? Man, this week marks the 30-year anniversary for Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted, his first solo album after he left the group NWA and went solo. From the time he left the group and the album came out, people were tripping. This is pre-internet. People were like, Cube is stupid. A lot of people were like, yeah, he was the best in the group, but what's he gonna do now? I mean, Dre got all the beats, you got Ren, you got Eazy-E. Cube said, look, I'm tired of getting blasted in the ass with no Vaseline by my producer, Jerry Heller. I wants to start making money and getting paid, so he betted on himself. And when you play Russian roulette, always bet on black. And Ice Cube went into the studio, not in LA, dude flew to New York, worked with Public Enemy, Chuck D and the Bomb Squad. And there was a little rumor that came out, like NWA caught knowledge of Cube running off to New York. They were like, this sucker went to New York? They was laughing behind his back. Cube heard about it and he told Chuck D, and Chuck D said, what? And the Bomb Squad and them said, what? Forget that. We're not gonna just produce a couple of tracks on your album. Yo, dog, we're gonna produce your whole album. It's gonna be epic. And during this time, Ice Cube's favorite rapper was Chuck D. It was like heaven sent. Here I am working with my idol. They're gonna produce my whole album. And you know, 89, 90 was a very trippy time because Cube was silent, but Public Enemy's new album came out, Fear of a Black Planet, and Cube premiered on a song along with Big Daddy Kane called Burn Hollywood Burn, talking about how Hollywood only produces white movies and white actors and white directors, and it was very true. They tore Hollywood's ass up in that song. Everybody was like, oh, okay, Cube was down with Public Enemy. It was, you know, it was starting to crackle. News started to get out. Then his album dropped. Back then we had Dimple Records, Tower Records, and there was lines along the block, going around the block to get into the record store to get that record. And it was like going to the movies. Blockbuster movies, you know, people standing outside. Back then, people stood outside in line to buy records. And Ice Cube, in 30 days, his album went gold. And in a couple of more months, it went platinum. It was earth-shattering, groundbreaking. And Ice Cube just recently, this past Saturday, did a live stream talking about the experience of making that album. It's an hour and a half long, and Ice Cube was candid, told all the stories behind the making of that album, man. It was so cool, because I'm a big Cube fan, and man, it's cool to see one of your heroes up there talking about everything behind closed doors. And he played each track out loud, you know, beat by beat, lyric by lyric, and paused it in between songs and told stories about what went into the production of that song, what inspired that song, man. It was a straight trip. It was cool. I remember him talking about the first track on the album. Back then they did skits, and the very first thing you heard was the skit of him getting electrocuted in the big chair. And he said Sir Jinx was the one that always wanted to do skits, and he was very cinematic. If you go back and listen to these skits, they were before their time. It wasn't just a couple of brothers cracking jokes in between tracks. No, they put music, they put symmetry to it, they put an outline about what was going on, and it connected all the songs. They are notorious and the first to do it so good and so well. But the second track on the album is a song called The Nigga You Love to Hate. Originally, he wrote that for NWA while he was in the group. It was called The Niggas You Love to Hate. But hey, they wasn't cool no more. He said, I wrote my part, so I added two more things to it, made it my own song, called it The Nigga You Love to Hate. It was his first single. History was made. And then he's going through each track, and all of my favorite tracks he talked about. One in particular was Gangster Fairy Tale. If you're an Ice Cube fan or an Ice Cube purist, you know this song was hot. And he said originally he wrote this song for Eazy-E. But hey, we ain't cool no more, so the song is mine. And who don't remember Gangster Fairy Tale? Little boys and girls, they all love me. Come sit on the lap of ICE. And let me tell you a story or two about this punk ass nigga I knew. His name was Jack. He wasn't that nibble. He wasn't that quick. Jumped over the candlestick and burnt his dick. Cube is a fool. And later on, he's going through the album, the song he did with, let's see, Chuck D. What was it called? Tales from the Dark Side, Endangered Species. He did a song with Flavor Flav, which is a dream come true. And then he is putting a crew together. You know, the Bomb Squad had their thing. Ice Cube put together a group called the Lynch Mob. And there was one female in this group by the name of Yo-Yo. And it was the first time you heard Cube rap along with a girl. It was a battle rap within a song called It's a Man's World. And hey, she went toe to toe with Cube. And the cool thing about that, Yo-Yo is my cousin. And here I am thinking, wait a minute, my cousin Yo-Yo is on an Ice Cube album rapping with Ice Cube. Not only rapping with him, rapping against his ass on that track. Man, made the family proud, y'all. Made the family proud. But if you get a chance, go check out this live stream. It's on his YouTube page. Go to IceCube/CubeVision and check it out, man. America's Most Wanted is 30 years old. Damn. Classic album, changed hip hop forever. When he left NWA, it was like the Beatles breaking up and one of the Beatles coming out with a solo album in less than a year. That's how big this was in hip hop. And Cube, as you know, still around, still making it happen. He just dropped a brand new video and a brand new song. Dude still got it. Dude is ageless. Hey, black don't crack. But yo, Ice Cube, one of my idols, one of my favorite rappers of all time. Go check out that live stream. It's dope. America's Most Wanted, 30 years old. Damn. I love it. Until next time, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. I'm out. Peace. Compton's in the house. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.